For over 5 decades, the National Sport Festival has been more than just a competition. Conceived in 1973 as a unifying tool after the Nigerian Civil War, the festival was designed to foster peace, promote national integration, and develop sporting talent. Today, it remains the country's premier multi-sport event, with over 11,000 athletes competing in the last edition in Delta State. From Bauchi in 2000 to Lagos in 2012 and Delta in 2022, the festival has lately endured delays, venue changes, and even a 6-year hiatus before its return in 2018. Now, Ogun State is set to host the 22nd edition, postponed to May 2025.
Let's go.
But for the individual athletes, the waiting game is over. Their focus is on making the team. At the Yaba College of Technology, Yaba Tech, Lagos hopefuls are training relentlessly with one goal in mind: to earn a spot on the state team. The final trials, scheduled after Easter, would decide who would represent Lagos at the National Sport Festival. For many of these athletes, the biggest challenge is not just training hard, it's the uncertainty that comes with it.
Yeah, actually I was happy with the postponement of the National Sports Festival, because if it had been this January, I don't know, I might not even partake at all, because I wasn't really in my good form. I've been having Achilles injury since the last festival, and it has been a big challenge on me.
In Nigeria, we just think that National Sports Festival is just like Olympic, like the greatest event that we are looking after to represent.
There's really nothing we can do. We just have to keep on practicing, and we have to stay in shape at all times. You never know what can happen.
During that November period, I twisted my ankle. I had an injury, so when they postponed it, I was like, to my best, like I'll have time to prepare more for the festival.
I was very happy about the postponement of the National Sport Festival because I'm dealing with injury during that time. I was so happy, but now I'm back to training and I'm working on my training.
The reality is stark. While access to training gear is still a work in progress, many still struggle with funding, nutrition, and consistent support.
I'm facing a lot, but they said no one wants to hear your bad story unless you win. Let's talk about the transport fare before you feed yourself, before you do this, do that. It's not easy.
Financially, especially, financially, mentally, physically, sometimes you come to training and your body does not feel like training, but you have to give in, you have to try your best.
In my own personally, a lot of challenges. Number one, injury. Some of us, we think injury is just like a step back, that you are going back. You that have been performing before and just got a little injury, then you'll be like, oh, I'm a loser, or I can't meet up again. And secondly, parent support. You know, when your parent does not support you, you feel like, oh, maybe you are struggling.
The challenges we face as athletes, we hardly get support, let's say, to transport ourselves down here, because most of us, we live very far away. Especially we high jumpers. We are not that much in Nigeria, first of all. And then to start with the facilities that we use, especially in Lagos State, it's rare before we see any landing foam. As high jumpers, we need the foam that we need to land on. As you can see, it's not anywhere around where we train. So we even go to a college to go and train there. And the college, they don't really open every time.
I represented Lagos State. I was 4th position. The problem there was I was not really composed over the audio, and I feel it's one of the problems I've been having since I've been hurdling, and I think I'm really working towards that because it's one of the challenges as an hurdler.
To understand how things have changed, we spoke to a veteran athlete from the 1980s who watched today's hopefuls train.
A lot, have changed. Me, I started on 79, Oluyole 79, heading Oyo State. Then I would say 81, 2 years later, Bende, then now Edo. I remember myself representing Shomolu. They will give us a lot of coupons, to eat. They will give us all these running attires, shoes, everything. We are well fed. They camp us. That's what it's called open camp. While you were training, they give you money. And there's what's called closed camp then. I was recruited to go to Bende to represent Bende, 1981. I got there, they gave me a flat, nice place. Then I remember Bende State moving us to Afuze to train. They will give you all this provision, you hit as you like. But now things have changed. Our athletes suffer a lot. Before some state we camp their athletes before festival. Big difference. And I remember Lagos State then. As we were preparing for this National Sports Festival, Lagos State will have their own festival. Lagos State Sports Festival, we used to have it. But now it's no more. So from there you get a lot of talents. Then you see different zones, athletes from Badagry, Shomolu, Munshin zones, compete. But now they just do trial, pick team, go like that, So during that time, we used to produce a lot of athletes. You see athletes, like on Yusuf Ali, my compatriot, finished at St. Gregory's, before going to University of Missouri, spotted, during sports festival. If you make Nigerian team, senior category, you are ready, to represent Nigeria. They call it to national camp. But now, it's not like that anymore. Now, other states, they went to sleep.
While athletes in other climes have access to better technology, sports science and exposure, Nigerian athletes can only rely on fundamentals of dedication, sacrifice and perseverance.
In other countries, not like that. You see many equipment. If you want to train, if it's only weight you want to carry, you see equipment. But we mold block by ourselves, mold cement to do weight. Because we don't have the money, we don't see supporter.
If just supports, the little things that matters, honestly. It doesn't have to be much, since we are still upcoming athletes. And we have lesser high jumpers than the athletes that are running on track.
Oh, no one knows what's going on. We are the one that know what we are facing. So they just come here and say, after sports festival, you are going to get this, that. They are making out. I can say that. Because we have a lot of athletes here that represent one or two states that they are not yet give them their allowance.
If I made that for them, they should give me money.
States, that can give them a lot of money, good offer. We expect them to go there. I'm not afraid to call state like River State. They do pay them a lot. A couple of athletes call me that on River State, we're paying the athletes like 1 million. The good ones, the people that the athletes they are expecting to medal, sign 1 million. Then some states we offer you, they will tell you if you win medal, they will give you land. It's still like data, they pay a lot. So we want other states to emulate to do the same thing.
I currently but I just found another event, the hurdle, 100-meter hurdle. So I'll be expecting something fantastic from me.
Hopefully a new PB. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully new PBs for everyone. Yeah.
I've been to a lot of trials, like trying to represent the state, but at the end of the day, I couldn't make up to the final or the time standard. So, and as for now, I'm just trying to put in my best to see how far I can go this season. To represent the state is one of my targets.
For coaches, preparation is not just about physical fitness. It's about mental strength and opportunities.
We lack equipment. That's it. But we are trying our best for the festival. But we pray Almighty Allah will make it easy for every one of us. Because I'm boxing coach. All our boys, they have tried their best to meet up the national festival. Then they have tried, maybe give them enough equipment and kit. If they give them kit, then they should appreciate them very well. If they appreciate the boys, we coaches will happy.
Most of the coaches cook the program together to let the athletes be in shape by January. But by changing the dates, make most coaches to prepare more so that the athletes can have the best competition by May.
Support from from the ministry is a challenge. Support from the federation is a challenge. Challenges comes a lot. We are adapting with it.
I can't lie for you. People under the game that are eating the money. We are working, we don't see anything.
I would say 99% of coaches were not happy, thinking the competition would be in January. At the back of my mind, I knew the competition was not going to be in January. With the pace, logistic, look at the stadium, they were not ready. This festival goes a long way because after May, They will pick team from here that can go for the war relays. War relays, then we have World Athletics to be held in September.
The National Sport Festival has always been a platform for future champions. From football to athletics, boxing to weightlifting, the journey to Ogun 2025 has been filled with hope, sweat, and sacrifice. For all these athletes who have endured so much, they will continue to work towards their dream of glory and at bringing glory to Lagos State. And they hope a grateful government will reward their efforts. As Ogun State prepares to host, Nigeria's finest are already in motion. The journey to the Gateway Games is not just about the medal, it's about proving that they belong among the best, and when the time comes, they will be ready. In Lagos for News Central, I am Onyinyechi Obaro.